So a makeup artist friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, I need some makeup effects. Can you come help me out? I'm doing a thing with Lady Gaga." And well, first of all, I was over at Glenn Hetrick's studio, and Glenn said, "Look at this cool thing I'm making for this chick named Lady Gaga." And I went, "What's a Lady Gaga?" I'd never heard of her at that point, you know? And it was some weird contraption that was like a guitar, piano. It was some crazy looking thing, but really exotic looking. So cut to about a month later, a makeup artist friend of mine calls me up and says, "V, I'm doing this video with this singer named Lady Gaga. Will you come help me do the effects stuff?" And I said, "Sure." And I said, "What do you need?" And she goes, "Well, I'm not really sure, but be prepared for anything." And I went, "Well, that doesn't sound too easy to do." And she says, "Well, there might be some cuts or something, and we want some exotic looking blood, so bring some blood and bring glitter, bring whatever you, just whatever you." And I'm going, "Okay, fine." I just brought a big mishmash of stuff. I didn't even know what the heck I was going to be doing. And so that was the first time I got to meet Stephanie, Lady Gaga. And I remember at one point her makeup artist was getting all flustered because she was doing quick changes, you know, to go into different parts of the video. And she was rummaging around in her stuff, and she turned around and looked at me. She goes, "Can you change my makeup for me?" And I went, "Sure. What do you want?" And she goes, "Blah, blah, blah." And I went, "Okay, cool." And like 5 minutes later, it was done. And she goes, "How did you do that so fast?" I just went, and she looked down at the other girl and she went, "Oy vey." And she goes, "Thank you." And I did her makeup the rest of the time. And that was paparazzi. So that was my first encounter with Gaga. And I got to do some cool stuff with her.